Good day, crazed core crackers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Halo. It's episode number 20 of Halo. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we escaped the Covenant ship with the Captain Key's neural implant gimmick. Made our way back to the Pillar of Autumn. Small problem. Our old buddy 343 Guilty Spark made it here first. So our endeavor to blow the ship and therefore Halo with it, using the ship's self-destruct, didn't work. So now we got to do it by hand, which I'm sure is a bad idea. So it also sounds like... God damn. I know Guilty Spark isn't controlling these guys. But he damn well might as well be. With all these guys and what they're up to. Come on, I heard people with boomsticks here. You can't tell me that there's not one. Okay, there's just one. Everyone else is using mostly assault rifles. Mostly assault rifles. I believe this must be the armory then. Where people are... That's a shotgun! Come on, man. It's not letting me pick up that frickin' shotgun. Like... Is that glitchy, or is that just an intentional spike in difficulty? Y'all are on your own right now. I don't want none. Normally I say they don't want none. I don't want none. Checkpoint. Alright. Hunter? If I didn't get him, it weakened them. Ow. Bastard. We'll swap to that so I have a little forewarning of that. I'm pulling the weight from a screen. I'm so scared of that shit. Leave the door open. He's charging. He's almost down. He's almost down. Pays to learn these things. Hey, you can't say I haven't been picking up on some important shit along the way. Oh. Bye. I was in cover! Come on, man. Nobody at Bungie better hope that they meet me, because I will not be. Anybody that worked on Halo may get a stern talking to from me if I ever meet them in real life. There's the charge, and there's the finish. There's another one of them, and then there's some dickhead with... There are many explosions happening, so let's wait a second. Well, I'm stuck on something. Not anymore, but I was. Unless it's 343's fault, in which case I'll give them a stern talking to on general principles. This being the general principle. Oh, he got me? Yeah, somebody's getting a stern talking to. I don't give a shit who. But somebody's getting a stern talking to. Alright. What did that do besides nothing? Well, it blew someone up. Someone who presumably was already dead, but hey. Not what I intended to happen, but you know what? If it works, I can't complain at... We're just gonna trade grenades. Ooh, that was close. Swap that out. It sounded like I blew him up. Indeed I did. Can I get a checkpoint, please? Got a frag grenade. Okay, I'm on new graphics. Okay. Just thought I'd ask the question before we go too much farther. Their pistol there. Plasma grenades. Oh my. He ain't gonna be in Halo 3. Well, it's a little better charge than the last one. Alright, I think through here. Shotgun sitting there. Hey, it actually gave me some shotgun rounds that time. I'll be damned. Loading done. Checkpoint's not too far behind. Oh, not good. Sound in my ears. Is that of a sentinel? And there's also some... Alright, I was gonna say there's also some floodettes in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll let the floodettes kind of work on it. Mr. Guilty Spark and friends did not appreciate my efforts. Guess what? I don't appreciate theirs either, so... Ah, I missed him on the swing. I'll tank it. Would you say tanks for the memories? Ah. Some shotgun rounds. Alright. Pop both of them with a mighty clubbing blow. Where you going a clubbering? That'll get... Oh, but one? There's a checkpoint. I am mildly concerned by the amount of shooting that is happening. Now we have to go in through... I'm gonna go see if there's a different door. Can we go this way? Not far. But if you need health, it's here. Can't just pry this door open like Master Chief has like this hydraulically powered suit, it seems. Light's not too nice. Take some of those guys down. We're gonna need a new plasma-based weapon raw soon. I've been making swaps on it as frequently as I can, but this game really wants you to go back to conventional projectile-based weaponry. We're gonna close range him. I want the shotty out. Well, they can't get through the glass. Close range, I still miss. They get a little bit of heat for that. What is happening? It's like, am I under them? Am I over them? Well, they have made their way into cryo. Just in case. Double tap. Am I getting shot at from underneath? Yeah, they're under me. Okay. Change of plans. Forward press. Oh, thanks, Xbox. Whatever the... Zombie repeller or something like that. Told you they were space zombies. Yeah, Xbox bar, game bar. What bar? Game bar. Problem is I haven't had it pop up in the middle of a freaking Steam game before, so it's like... But this is probably the only Steam game that I got that's, probably the only Steam game I got that I got to sign in through, Xbox Live or whatever this shit it is. EU's terminal. Kilotons of fun. Oh, there's a terminal hidden here? Oh, sorry.
Devastation. 100,000 years of careful maintenance and diligence. 100,000 years protecting the galaxy's future. 100,000 years spent fearing that our sacrifices, my sacrifice, was in vain.
What's with the square brackets there? The second 2 times of 100,000 years.
And 16 hours after I finally made contact. This so-called reclaimer decides to blow it all up.
Spoilers for the final boss fight there?
Oh, I am not pleased. Just as I finally discovered that our plan to save the galaxy succeeded, the ancient enemy is unleashed once more. Why these reclaimers refuse to follow protocol is quite mystifying. Destroy my installation, will they? I shall renew efforts to make contact with the other rings immediately. This covenant may be useful to me, although I don't think they fully understand what they claim to seek. Still, it makes no difference to me what they believe, as long as they do what must be done. I sound like her. Oh, but what I would not give to have even a single company of Prometheans here right now. Oh, they would most certainly restore order with their trademark lethality. Although, that would mean he would have to be here too. And without the librarian around to temper his rage, well, these reclaimers might almost prefer the flood.
Great epilogue. Oddly placed in the middle of the chapter. I thought it might have been something to do with the frickin' closed doors or some shit like that. I wasn't expecting another one of these things. I mean, where's the... Like, I didn't see where the terminal was to use. So, I mean, I was a little perplexed. Alright, whatever. Any more shotgun rounds one can pick up? No? Oh well. I missed him. Oh well. Oh, he missed me. Everyone's missing everyone. Checkpoint, thank you. Now, checkpoint again, thank you. So my options are... My options are left or right. I mean, technically you always go right, but... What did I eagle eye there? I shot him in the leg. Crap, I should have grabbed the shotgun rounds before. Are they just infinitely respawning there, or is there a lot of them there? Ah, bastard. Is there health back somewhere? That wasn't light. Yep. Right there. I have a halfway decent memory at times. Yeah, I'm good. I'll take the overshield. Unfortunately, it means I gotta be a little more on my game for that, but hey, is what it is, right? Where the hell? I just came from where y'all were. Okay. In through the outdoor. Flashlight. Thank you. Alright, which way do you want to go? Not to the right, obviously. We want to go to the left. That's fine. Loading is done. Go to this right. You want to just let these boys... Punched. I can't go that way, but we found another health if we need it. We don't, but if. Okay, just a quick place to top up if you on grenades mostly if you need it. So there's only one way out. Unfortunate. Well, there's two. I'll take the closer one to where I am now. You know what? Lights out. Hide in here. We gonna let the sentinels do the work here. I'd rather take the sentinels than the hunters. But that's just me. See? Oh, hi. I've offended someone. And they're in enough cover that the Sentinels are struggling with these guys. I'd rather only have to fight people from one direction as opposed to two. Flood's here. Grenade. I was gonna say, I'm just offending all our friends, aren't I? That was unexpected. Taking a little heat. Oh, he grenade me? Pluses and minuses. Pluses, I'm not dead. Minuses. Really? One hit kill still? Ah, screw this. We're just charging. Okay, this is not the right way. This is not the way. Bastard. Wait, hightail it. Backdoor it. Well, we'll make do. Can I get a checkpoint, please? Well, that's my checkpoint, please. Well. Stealth floodies. Here's the problem, though. I've dropped my shotty. And that seems to have been a suboptimal life choice. Because now I can't get my shotgun back. I can get my assault rifle. But for whatever reason, this game hates the shotgun and people that use it. There we go. Wow. I guess we gotta go the other way. Alright, fine. Engineering, that's the way we want to go. I wouldn't have gotten this if it wasn't for that cutscene, so I'm gonna lay that out for you guys before anyone says anything. I would have stuck with this and a pistol or this and something else, but it wouldn't have been this thing. Light fuse. I assume the next part, a runaway there is gonna say run like hell? Yep. You're right. So, this is like some end boss type music. I think I've made a bad choice here.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Well, that sounds terrible.
That's a good idea. Revision and repair protocols continuing. Please wait for update.
Can I shoot him? Apparently not. Up. Alright. I mean, I've heard the floodies, so, I mean, I know...
The flood continued to multiply, Reclaimer.
Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
Get some space. I don't know if I got the I don't know how clean of a shot I gotta get in. Oh, vents go down. Vents go up.
Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
I didn't catch what you said, Cortana. I was busy trying not to die here, but... I'll take your word saying that I have to do things. I have to blow things up. There's a double bird there. Oh, all the way back here. Go screw game.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Surrender the construct, and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs as quickly as possible.
There we go. So we've got 2 halves of the room.
Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cell. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
Noted. Alright. Oh, it's only going to let me do one at a time?
The flood continued to multiply, Reclaimer.
Well, that's less fun. It's trying to slow you down. Yay, first-person platforming, one of my favorite things. Oh my god. The worst part is... Oh my goodness. I'm not having fun with this part. I'd rather giant scary boss monster than doing this crap again. The worst part is this uneven surface. Does its part to make platforming a bitch. Did I get it?
Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
The hell's a wildcat explosion anyway, Cortana? And how'd these guys just suddenly get upstairs? Get up the stairs? No. I know it's a ramp, whatever.
Must surrender the construct so that we may return to our contacts.
What? Jesus. 343. Learn how to program goddamn graphics. Alright, let's hightail it. Get some... There's some health on this floor. Oh, it's just you. As if that makes it better. How am I doing for rockets? Somebody following me? So we got a checkpoint. That's good because that means it saves me half the fun. Don't worry, there's an armory around here, though. Right here. To get rockets. Not a lot of rockets, though. In case you run out of explosives, go to the poorly stocked armory. Oh, no, there's some. It doesn't have any of the weapons you like. Unfortunately, I was hoping somebody would tell me that gun you like is back in style. No, wait, it's that gun you like is coming back in style. Now, there... Is that a deep dive reference? If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. Unfortunately, I am not drinking coffee today, sorry. I already had my coffee today. Of course I had to have coffee today. I was up early doing the driveway. Snow blowing. I was up, what time was I was up early. I was gonna say, this is what, the 4th time I've done the driveway in the last 5 days? It's just like, what is going on? It's like, I can't remember the last time I had a string like that. I mean, usually you get one string in winter like that, but... That's just it, right? Winters in Northern, all out of bubblegum. Collect 1,000 campaign or playlist medals. Not the reference I was going for. But, acceptable. I have come to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. Roddy Piper, one of the all-time greats. Says noted wrestling fan Unsilent. Gap feathered? Alright. One more? That music's gotten weird.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
Whoa, okay. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. It's hard to tell. There's really not a lot of people happy with me right now.
That did it! The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
English?
Not acceptable, Declarer. You must surrender the construct.
English, follow the red dot. Got a checkpoint, that's good. Can I get a timer on the screen? No? Well, sorry, thought I'd ask. Good news, door's open. Never saw it coming. Just reload. That appears to have done the trick. Ow. That doesn't help. Well, just take your time, opening and closing the door. Service. Well, the good news is it didn't fall out from under us.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. Roger, Cortana. I read 555. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Bowhammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now! Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
2 clicks? I ain't doing that on foot. Ah, timed explosions, really? That's sorta... I forgot, it's... driving using the mouse. Which totally is something I'm used to doing. Right? Rather drive the goddamn Mako in Mass Effect. Everyone bitches about the Mako, but I'd rather drive the Mako than this. What speed does this thing do? 20? 10? 5? Hey Cortana, can you shoot? Okay. It's been a quarter time and I've made less than a quarter distance. Alright, bad news. Balls! Oh my goodness. Jump! Halfway home, we've made up a little time in this last sector. Unfortunately, this is still worse than driving the Mako. Mass Effect fans, it sounds blasphemous as sure as shit ain't. Let me tell you. No, don't roll! God damn it. How are we doing? Halfway home, 500 meters to go. Definitely trying to slow me down here. There we go. Turret. Alright, how are we doing? Less than 200 meters. At the rate we're going, we should get there in about 2 minutes. $50 meters. We're gonna make it.
Stop! This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit! Mayday! Mayday! Airport buses are shot to hell! I can't hold her! I can't hold her!
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows 1 longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Great, thanks for moving the fucking goalpost. Fuck off. Impossible timer. Impossible to control. Jeep. Like, give me a break. Alright, let's see what we can do. Like, and they include a slalom on it, just to slow you down.
Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
What's top speed on this sack of shit? Alright, 40 seconds and 300 meters. We can do it if there's no trickery that we have to worry about. If it's just a straight shot-ish. God.
That's the ship! Move! We need to get aboard now!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Chief, run? No, not this fast. 4, 3... Oh my god. It's like out of an action movie. We made it with fractions of a second to spare.
We're cutting it close!
Well, shit, tell me something I don't know, kiddo.
Here we go.
Punch it. Somehow, someway, are we going to make it off of this godforsaken rock in one piece? It's a little different than the Miami Dolphins. That was more of a wildcat implosion.
Shut them down. We'll need them later.
Just let her drift. Don't want to wait till we clear the debris field?
Fancy a look?
Not really. Did we tell anyone else we were blowing the damn thing before we went home? And
boom goes the dynamite.
I blew the ring apart.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do. For Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Well, technically Cortana's right, because Halo is finished. Waiting on Finn here. Going pan up and credits. Come on, I gotta say my line here. Now, I'm waiting for something to happen here, right? Not just some music, okay. Lots of achievements just popped up. Where am I? Birth of a Spartan, the Maw. The Maw's obvious. Oh, achievement unlocked. Greenhorn. We're gonna have a lot of stuff just flying across the screen. And Finn! And Finn. This is the credits. I'm going to apologize. I'm doing this by hand on my monitor. There's no I clicked credits in the game, and it just kicked me out to a internet browser window. It's just like, what? Come on, guys! You couldn't program credits in this thing, really? Come on, man! How hard can it be? Well, I mean, they couldn't program graphics into the thing, so I mean, I'm not surprised. But yes, Finn, that is the end of Halo 1, or Halo Combat Evolved, I believe is the technical name of the game. So that is the first Halo in the books, in the pocket, and out of sight. So, it's the first game. I'm willing to give it some credit. It's the first game, and apparently it gets better the next one. And the next one. Not so sure about the fourth one. Because one podcast I listened to was talking about game news, and they were at one point talking about, I forget if they were talking about the release of Halo 4 on PC or the further delay of Halo Infinite. Is that the next one? Yeah. Talking about how there hasn't been, and these guys said, you know, it's like there hasn't been a good Halo game since Bungie left and 343 took over, so I'm assuming good ones start soon, though. But, I mean, I'll find that out. Because this game, it started okay. The driving mechanics in this game are... Like, everybody said, oh yeah, Steve, you might struggle with the Banshee. And I don't think I struggled too much with the Banshee. Now, the Jeep, Jesus Christ. What was that? Oh, hey, Skywalker sound. The Banshee, Jesus Christ. Not the Banshee. Banshee's fine. Ish. Could have used some lateral movement because... Look, we're not exactly talking about anything particularly... What's the phrasing I'm looking for? Look, this isn't exactly a space sim, so if it has a side-to-side strafe, I mean, who cares, right? It'll be fine. The propensity of this game to inflict one-hit kills on you is just ridiculous. I mean, it with the regenerating shields, it already pushes you into a defensive playstyle. And I mean, that's okay. It works for third-person shooters. I'm not sold on it here. You know, 2 weapons at a time, I'm not a fan of. I've never been a fan of that. And I've played it in other games, and I'm not a fan of it there. And here it's like, oh, this is what started it? Ah, you villains. But, I mean, I guess they were limited by, okay, what have we got on the Xbox? I was going to say the Xbox One, but I mean the Xbox, the first Xbox. Because it was, I believe, really designed for that original Xbox, the console, as opposed to, you know, it eventually ended up on PC, but... Now, I mean, I've given my thoughts the whole way along. That's why I'm struggling to, like, wrap this up, right? It's just like, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So, I don't remember disliking it this much the first time. Maybe it just has something to do with some of the changes. Maybe it's just because I've gotten a wider base of knowledge in first-person shooters, playing the likes of... I mean, since this, what would I have played of it? I'm just spitballing. I've, like, played... I'm thinking strictly first-person shooters. I'm thinking, like, Doom. I'm thinking Half-Life. I'm thinking, like, Bioshock, for example. There's one that had... no, that had a weapon. No, that had a power wheel. Might have had a weapon. No, it did have a weapon wheel. Yeah, it's like, it's an introduction is what Halo 1 is. And it's... And... Like, the story's kind of Like, I'm waiting to see if there's something more to it, and apparently it's supposed to pick up. Just trying to think about it. The gameplay was okay. I mean, there's the problem when you're going back. You know, almost, you know, a game that is almost, well, I guess now at this point, 20 years old. So, that's one of the things is, it's a 20-year-old game, and so I guess you kind of got to give it a little bit of slack, but it doesn't seem to, like, it just doesn't seem to hold up as well as the likes of Doom or the likes of Half-Life, so I like the idea of it, but I'm waiting to see what the next one is like before I say I'm in or I'm out. Because everyone said, get through this and get to the next one. So, we'll see how the next one goes. But if you want to stick around for that, the best way to do that is subscribe to the channel. And that way you get all the great retro gaming greatness, sometimes not so greatness, in the channel. And we will see that coming up soon. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Halo and other great games in the playlists. They're on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.